Call me the Easter Bunny, because I'm here with candy for you. Now, yesterday, I told you we were getting cupcakes, and then, turns out, we waited till the end of the show. We gave you cupcakes, but you probably didn't get one. And I started the show yesterday with the Obama montage and the Hillary something one of our listeners said we should put together. And then we put it together, and then I said, I'm going to give you a cupcake at the end of the hour, and then at the end of the hour, I didn't give one. So I'm going to start with 2 cupcakes today. First of all, what I promised yesterday, here's 1 cupcake.
But I would just say this to the American people. What we've said is, but what we've also said is, the fact is, that may not seem like a big deal. That's a bunch.
There you go. There's a cupcake for you.
Maybe the best point either of them have ever made.
Now, who would like another cupcake?
Oh, me.
I would. Are you sure, kids?
Me.
Yeah. Okay. Here it is. We have now confirmed Loretta Lynch. Yeah. And I just want to give you the names out. I don't know why I read this list of names and I hear in my head, but that's what I kind of hear. I kind of see a dusty street and I hear in my head, I don't know why.
Tumbleweed going by, maybe?
Maybe. But there at the end of the street are the 10 Republicans that voted for Loretta Lynch. Mitch McConnell.
Shocker.
Yeah, stunning.
Orrin Hatch.
Whoa. Another stunner.
Lindsey Graham.
Oh, wow, another shocking.
Jeff Flake.
Oh, another
Can't
shocker.
believe it.
Thad Cochran.
Oh, wow,
Holy
what a
cow.
surprise.
Susan Collins.
Another
Oh, my.
surprise.
Mark Kirk.
Gee
Another
whiz.
surprise.
Kelly Ayotte.
Oh, yeah,
Ron
that's right.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Rob
Actually,
Portman.
Same stuff.
Ron Johnson, a mild surprise.
Waste
there.
of
Mild.
skin.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have, what is it, 54 Republicans? You have 54 minus this group.
Yeah. These are not Republicans. These are progressives.
Complete wastes.
These are,
They are.
no. Let's just stop calling them Republicans. They are progressives. I believe we need to start calling Jeb Bush not a Republican, a progressive, because that's what he is. Republicans don't. They will never admit that they have progressives in their midst. They do. And I will tell you this. You guys know that we got a phone call before we went on the air. Can't release any of the details or what it was about. You know what I'm talking about, Stu?
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay, you may not have been here at the table. But you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Okay. Big, right? Big names involved.
Yeah.
Huge names.
Yeah.
And said, just please tell Glenn to continue to put the heat on because the party is split. And half of the party is like, please, don't stop. So I'm telling you right now, don't stop. We are breaking their back. The progressive Republican Party, we are breaking their back. And they are showing no signs of squirming or anything else. But are you shocked at how high level this was?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And actually encouraged by who came from.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, and you know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking how high up.
Yes.
And encouraging
Definitely
on who that is.
encouraging, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. We will someday tell you what this is about, and I think you will, but just trust us. This is very encouraging. And so if this person is letting us know, keep the heat on, I'm telling you right now, Mitch McConnell. Wow, we're bad whistlers. Mitch McConnell, Orrin Hatch, Lindsey Graham, Jeff Flake, Thad Cochran, Susan Collins, Mark Kirk, Kelly Ayotte, Ron Johnson, Rob Portman. These 10 we should target these in their elections. Oh my God!
He's not target. He just said it. He said target. He said target. We know what that means.
Vicious hate speech.
We know what it means.
These guys should not be in the Republican Party because they're not Republicans. They're progressives.
Sadly, we have targeted many of them unsuccessfully.
Well, no, wait a minute. Hang on. But this is just what we talked about. Mitch McConnell, I'm going to be really honest. I blame Rand Paul for that.
Yeah.
I blame Rand Paul for Mitch McConnell.
He's partly to blame.
Well, I think he's a big part to blame.
Because he didn't endorse Matt Bevin, which he obviously should.
Because he endorsed Mitch McConnell. If he would have just stayed out of the primary, which is customary, if he would have stayed out of the primary, and if he really would have believed his principles, he would have said, sorry, Mitch.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
I mean, he needed to actually endorse Bevin. I mean, that was,
I think so, too. Yeah. I think that's why I say, if he would have believed his principles, he would have endorsed him.
Because that's how he got in. Because people stepped out and somehow came up and said, hey, Rand Paul, instead of this establishment guy, we're going with Rand Paul. And no one believes it could happen.
That brings you back to de Tocqueville, honestly. De Tocqueville, what did he say in the second part of Democracy in America? How it will fall apart. There will be those who get their power and then they kick the doors closed behind them. So they were helped in, but then they'll kick the door closed behind them. And quite honestly, I think that's what Rand Paul did to Matt Bevin. He kicked the door behind him closed. And it's like, look, I'm in, man, and I need his help. And I just think it was wrong. So let it be what it is, but that's my real beef on Rand Paul.
It's a negative